today's video, we are going to discuss about the product validation, the product development validation process. So in the beginning, we need to figure out where our ICP hangs out online. It can be, in most of the cases, it can be Facebook groups, it can be subreddits, it can be in the as a follower in the form of a follower of a YouTube account, in the form of follower of a Instagram account, in the form of follower of a TikTok account. It can be on the Google, on the blog forums basically as well. So we need to figure out where our ideal customer persona hangs out online. That's going to be the first step. So from here, there are two approaches. In the first approach, you need to ask influencer against whatever compensation you decide with that particular influencer. You need to ask them to take the public opinion regarding which product looks better, and that's quite simple and gross. Now in the second approach, we still need to take public opinion, we still need to approach the influencer, or we still need to approach the group admins, the group owners basically. But this time, instead of asking the customer to share their response in the comment section, basically we will ask them to fill out a form, and via this form we will apply a couple of screening questions to make sure the data we are getting, that is very accurate. All this activity can be done with any incentive or without an incentive. That really depends upon the audience, but we are going to discuss every scenario in it later on in this video. So let's discuss about the first approach. The guideline regarding this is you need to keep all the process, or you need to make it kind of super simple, and you need to make the development very obvious through the main image. That's what we have discussed in the previous videos as well. So it should be super easy to understand whatever difference your product has with the help of image. And you need to label both products. Like first one, like we are going to put our product, the developed product, the one against which or for which we want the opinion. We will put this product, and in comparison to this, we will put a common product which is being sold in the market already, and we'll give label to each one, like ABC label to this one, and maybe XYZ label to that one. And we'll ask the followers, and we'll ask the customers in to share their opinion in the comment section. So let me show you two examples of this first approach, so you can get an easy and clear idea about what I'm talking, and how you can kind of, if you have an idea or if you see something related to what I'm telling you, that's going to simply, consolidate in your mind. So let me share the screen here. Here is the first example. Let me play the video for you, and this is kind of the validation, the development validation video. And the product owner, or maybe the influencer himself, has put up this video to get the public opinion, which product do they like basically. So before starting the video, if you see, there's a beer. I don't know what the shape actually is, but there is, I can say it a beer, or an all. So that is super simple, and they have given these two labels, like the first product this label and the second product this label, or whatever is the order. We can definitely see it in the video together. So it's simple. You are going to see the development is super obvious, and it's very short, only 9 seconds. And then the fourth component is they have put label to both products, so the customers can simply share their opinion in the comment section. So with this, let's play the video. Okay, so this is the first one. I guess this has the crunchy part, and this is the all. Okay, so the first one is the beer. This is the beer. I'm not sure how does it look like a beer, but the second one is very obvious. So it's not kind of a perfect format, and that's why I put this example as the first one, because the beer is not kind of very obvious. Yes, the all is, but the beer, or whatever is the shape of this animal, that is not very obvious. But still, that's a very simple and quick way to ask public opinion. And if you go through the comment section here, cute, all this one, so they like the all one, and then the beer one, and then all. And people who don't know, I don't know why this is so satisfying. For some reason I said brown, so the brown is maybe the first one. And how do you do the white thing? I guess that was the first one again. owl. So this one, this person likes the owl, and then the beer. So you can take an opinion what people are liking, and then we can always ask them in the reply section why. So the people are going to give you reason why they are liking the beer one, why they are liking the all one, and that's going to be very valuable data for you. What people are considering, what factors people are considering basically, and what factors are people completely ignoring. And with this, let me show you the second example here. Okay, so this is also related to stress ball. And fortunately, I'm glad I picked the example of stress ball because you won't see each and every example for a product. Like throughout the journey, we have managed to find whatever I was trying to explain you on the social media platform, and you can directly see it, what I meant to say or what I meant to explain to you guys. And you're not going to find each and every component like the validation one, like the influencers, like different development ideas regarding each and every product which you finalize for the development section part, or for with the intention to launch on Amazon. So that's one of the I would say lucky examples here. And this is the second example of the first approach, which is super simple. The development is obvious. And this move they have done, it's very small. You can see it's short as well, only 1 second. And instead of giving it the shape, so people are finding it hard to see what the shape is, or maybe they are trying to figure out how they can put the exactly shape of the animal, that can be old, that can be bear, in the comment section. So it's very easy. They have asked them to give the opinion in the form of this or that. You can see they have mentioned it this or that, so it's very convenient here. And easy, quite the development is very easy to understand, very short, very simple. And they have given label to both of the products, and then they can collect the data in the comment section. So if you go through the comment section, that okay, so they like the I would say the right one is the unicorn, and the left one I don't know what that is, but still unicorn and non-unicorn we can define it that Rast. So Rast is also right. And then this lady has also shown to the right angle. And then that, and then this one, this person is saying this person, and now she's saying that. Then this is very cute, beautiful, that this. So you can collect the data here, what people are liking and what people are not liking. This, that, this, you can compare your two developments, your two developed products with each other, and you can compare it with something being sold already on Amazon, and you can make it interactive via the short video. Let's say even if you were taking example here of a simple stress ball, you can simply squeeze that. That can be a stress ball in the shape of a ball. You can squeeze that on the this section, and the that section you can put your product which you have developed. So that's going to give you a good comparison here. So all of these data points, if you want to engage further with the audience, you can always put in the reply section why is that. You can change your line a bit, but that's going to give you a good idea. Okay, so this is the first approach, but it has one issue. It has the room for improvement. If I see there, that is, I'm not sure if all of those audience, if they are the relevant target customer or not, if they are the enthusiast of the which use the fidget toys or not, if they are the actual people who have the pain point or not, because that's definitely going to have an impact. So this is a good metric and easy one, and I would say you can start with this approach, quite easy and simple, and you can simply pay the influencer maybe $20, $30. It depends, maybe even $50 whatsoever. You can make sure that the influencer belongs to your target country. That can be USA, that can be UK. Now definitely their audience can belong to different demographics, but still you are going to have a crystal clear idea about the product, like which one people are liking and which one people are not liking, and you can always engage with those people. That's going to help you a lot. So now let's discuss the second approach. It's not that much simple as the first approach was. and less number of people as compared to first approach are going to share the data, because definitely in the first approach they simply need to put 4 or 5 letters or single word in the comment section, and that's enough what we need from them to get an idea about the product. But in the second approach, we will ask them to fill up the form. Now that's a time taking process, and many customers or many viewers may drop this idea, so you may find less data point, and you may need to do it 2 3 4 times to get enough data. But still it's going to share it with you very refined data. You can put a couple of filters, you can put screening questions which we are going to discuss later on in this video, and that's going to give you a good idea about all the process, or about why people are liking this one or why people are liking that one. So the form, there are two options. First one is simply the Google form. That's kind of free, but it is very simple, and you can't add much options like the image or maybe GIF, such kind of stuff in the Google form. But yet again, that is free, and you can see that based upon your ease. I personally use Typeform, and it charges around 25 to $49 depending upon which option I'm inclined to. But still Typeform has a lot of templates, and these are all the template section here, and it has a lot of integrations. Like, it has much more options, and there are templates regarding the form template, the quiz template, the poll templates, all such options. So it kind of more easy and convenient. I personally use the Typeform, but then again you can explore both and see whichever works for you. And what we need to do here is, instead of asking people generally in the comment section, we are going to ask them to fill the form, and we will ask the influencer to share the form link in the post. Definitely that can suppress the reach of their post as well, that can suppress the engagement percentage of their post as well. So we may need to do it with like 2 3 times, or maybe with 2 3 different influencers. But still that is going to give you much more refined data. And the second thing is, it's quite possible that people are not listening much, people are not interacting much to respond to your post. And in that particular case, you can announce a raffle. So what's a raffle basically is, you are going to announce people that here is this survey what we are doing, and you're going to announce it through influencer, and influencer can do the work for you. You don't need to, I mean, show up yourself. You can simply ask the influencer that here is your $30, $40, $50, whatever amount they are inclined to charge. You can take this amount as the post, and what you need to do here is, you can ask your target customers or your followers that I want you guys to fill up this form, and I will select a random guy out of all the respondents, out of all those who have filled the form in maybe 72 hours, after 72 hours, or maybe after 5 days, depending upon how many number of followers that particular influencer has or that particular group has. And one out of all the respondents is going to get a particular price. That can be a $80 product, that can be $100 product, but the product is definitely going to be something which appeals your micro niche, which appeals your ICP. For example, in case of stress ball, we are going to make a pack of different stress balls for the particular micro niche only. Like, if I have the fidgeting habit, then around a pack of multiple fidget toys. If I have the stress thing, then a pack of all the stress balls which have the motivational quotation and the round shape, etc., such kind of stuff. So that's going to attract only your relevant audience, and that's going to build the traction. It is comparatively costly as compared to the first approach, but the cost is slightly higher, because in both cases, in majority of the chances, you need to pay to the influencer, and in the second case, you are just adding the cost of the raffle. That is basically the giveaway contest. Raffle is synonym to the giveaway contest stuff, but that's going to help you a lot to push people or to encourage people to respond, and that will help you to get an idea about what response people have regarding your product development. So here I would like to show you guys about an example where a person is giving iPhone 14 Pro for some kind of stuff. If we read out together, developer of Apollo is a tool, that's an app for Reddit basically. I am doing a completely free iPhone 14 Pro giveaway to commemorate Apollo's big iOS 16 update and new iPhone 14 Pro features. Just leave a comment to enter. So here, along with all this announcement, he has shared his the app's download link, and then a ton of awesome log features, text analysis, subreddit weather, scroll distance tracker, such kind of all the stuff. Really proud of this update. So to celebrate, I wanted to do like I've done in the past and have an iPhone Pro giveaway. So they are doing the giveaway to promote their product. Just leave a comment and you are entered, and I'll draw the winner in 24 hours. So that's what raffle is basically. You ask the customers to do something. You can apply here about, or you can put here, you I want you guys to fill the type form, to fill the Google form basically, to give me this data, and I'm giving you a small gift in reward. It's not always the case that you need to give away iPhone 14 Pro. That's a example which I just came across randomly today, so I thought to share it with you guys. This is how raffles are done, because it's not something which stays there, and once the raffle is done, people usually wrap up the post and it's not visible much more. But still, this is something which gives you an idea. And he did it for the promotion stuff. You can do it for the promotion stuff as well, but in the same line you can do it to get that, to encourage the customers to fill the form. So for someone who likes the stress ball of maybe $9.99, having a giveaway of $80, $70, maybe $100, or even $50 can encourage them, or can be their motivation behind filling your form here. So if you can see the comment section here, there are around 85,000 comments already, around 85,000 comments already, and these are the upvotes and all the stuff. And he has talked with moderators of the subreddit, verified with moderators, and he could have done something else as well, but this is for the promotion activities, I believe, to announce to the people that I have done this development, and I want you guys to know that. And for the sake of traction, he have done the giveaway part. And in the same line, we need to do the raffle part to encourage people if they are not filling up the form. And that's only in the case of scenario if we see that the customers are not much inclined to share their responses, to share their details only. So now let's discuss what are going to be the question in the type form. We are going to qualify the audience with the following questions. So there are basically two conditions. There are basically two principles which we need to follow. The first one is the respondent should not know you, because if you know me and I'm asking, doing a poll regarding my product development, then definitely your opinion is going to be biased. It's not like in the negative sense, but it's in the positive sense as well, because you know me, and for the sake of maybe encouragement, or for the sake of keeping my morale high, you may appreciate my product, but that's going to hit me hard in the long run. So the first condition is the person does should not know you. And for that, we have added two questions: what's your name and where do you live? And simply with this data, you can filter out if there is someone known to you. That's very rare case when you are asking people on the social media platforms, in the group, in the subreddit, that you find someone who knows you, but you never know. And putting up these two questions is also going to give you filter that people are not doing comment again and again, and that's going to help you out in filtering out the audience, filtering out the data. So the second criteria is the respondent should be someone who can potentially purchase your product. That is definitely, that person should fall in the micro niche. That person should fall under your ICP definition. So for that, we are going to ask the third question. In my particular case, which example I'm being carrying out since the beginning of this coaching, stress ball, I would simply ask, do you use stress ball? Or the question can be, do you use stress relieving toys? Or the question can be, do you release fidget toys? Do you play with fidget toys? I can ask these questions depending upon what kind of development I have done and what is my ideal and what is my micro niche basically. And then I'm going to ask the same questions which we discussed in the initial video of the development validation. About the product, we would ask, is this something you would like to buy? And then why would you buy this? I mean, we want them to give the reason, because sometimes a feature which we think is kind of a burden on us, customers are much more attracted towards that feature. And it's very important to ask customer why would they buy it, why are they preferring this product. That's going to give us an insight what to keep and what to reject in the multiple components of the product development part. And then again, the next question is going to be, what price are you willing to pay for it? We are not going to mention them what price we are thinking, but we are going to ask them directly, what price are you willing to pay? That can be much lower than what you are expecting, or that can be much higher than what you are planning to have. So it's going to give you an idea around the price of the product, the perceived value of the product. And even if when you are thinking to have a decent margin, maybe 30%, because the audience find the perceived value of your product very high, you may get the chance to put the selling price to, or to keep the margin to 45 or 50%. And so the last question is going to be, you are going to share the comparison. Like, let's say this is the conventional stress ball which is being sold in the market already, and this is my stress ball. Which one would you prefer and why? So these are the typical questions which I ask in this approach too. And I'm going to simply filter out the audience based upon the third question: do you use stress ball or do you use stress relieving toys? And if anyone says no, so I'm filtering out, and I'm going to put the filter in the Google Sheet. We can always integrate the Google Sheet with Typeform as well, and definitely with Google Form, it's integrated by default. So I'm going to apply the filter here, yes or no. So all those who have said no, those are rejected, and all those who have said yes, I'll only consider those people. And then I'll go through the respondent name and people. Then if I even have the doubt on that, and that's going to be a rare case, maybe on 2-3%, then I can simply exclude those people as well. And that is going to help me to refine my data, to refine the data of respondents. So in the last, I'm going to share a website with you. You can explore this website, and it's kind of pretty self-explanatory, even though it's an expensive option. But this can literally automate all this product development validation process. You don't need to contact the influencers. You don't need to filter out the audience. You just need to pay to them and tell them about your target customer, that maybe you want German people with this demographic, or maybe with this interest, or maybe you want UK based people with this demographic and this interest, or maybe people of Australia. If you are launching in Dubai, maybe you're looking for people in Dubai, so you can put these filter in this site. That's an expensive option. Last time I paid for it, the option was around $370, which I paid to test out it. And I usually prefer the previous method, the approach number two. I like to do it myself, because this way you get a bond with the influencer as well. But if you want to kind of automate it and make this step basically hassle free, you can always use this Polfish. The best thing about this app is they have a huge audience. Like you can see here, 250 million plus respondents, and you have the option of to target 160 plus countries. So if your product is in a specific country, and you say that majority of the followers of a particular influencer or members of a particular group belong to major countries, like maybe Asian countries or maybe USA, while you are looking to launch something in France or maybe in Germany, then in that case this poll can help you out. And you just need to figure out this audience I won't suggest to specify the demographics, like the gender and age and maybe the income level of the audience, but definitely you have an option to apply the screening question here. So you can apply the screen question like, do you use stress toys, do you get stressed, do you use fidgeting toys? And all those who qualify those screening questions, they can fill up your form. And definitely it's a paid option, but it's hassle free, and you can get the validation process very smoothly done. So you can explore this tool and see how you can figure out this thing. But here are the different options, and there are some YouTube videos as well regarding this. And once you visit their website, they'll start kind of reaching out to you via ads as well, and those ads are also very self-explanatory about how this tool works. So this can be a way if you really want to go more deep, more insights, particularly about your development, data where people are validating or rejecting whatever you have developed. So this is the go-to tool, and it's an expensive option. My preferred approach is still approach number two. But still, if you are going after something with big investment, maybe 100,000 launch or maybe 500,000 launch, then definitely in those kind of cases, this is worth investing in this app or website. So that's all for the product development validation. I want you guys to apply this thing and let me know if you have any concern or question, and we can discuss that in the mastermind group. Till then, goodbye.